Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Carla and I've been playing tennis for 10 years. Today we're back on the tennis wall and I'm going to share with you some drills that you can test out next time you're on the wall. So the first drill I'm going to share with you is to do all forehands. My goal here was to do 20 forehands back to back, and I'll even run around my backhand in order to hit another forehand. Oh, I forgot to mention earlier, there are timestamps in the description below, so feel free to skip around the video. So this is another drill. It's an all forehand drill, but I'm really trying to hit the target, and that's a little bit different from trying to run around everywhere. My goal really is to try and keep it in the same area as the target, and I'm just going to try and do that 20 times. I find it easier to separate these because it's not as easy to hit the target as it might seem, especially not at the beginning of a practice session, so I like to do just running all around and sort of get my intensity up, and then I like to focus my drills. Next drill is an all backhand drill. I'm also aiming to do 20 backhands back to back. I am aiming for the box, but I do miss it on occasion. I think that's perfectly fine. That's part of really what the purpose of playing on the wall is. So 20 backhands back to back. You can do the same thing that we did on the forehand for this. The first set, try and do 20 back to back. Doesn't matter where it's going. And then for the second set, you try and do 20, but keep them in the targeted area. So for this next drill, we're just doing one forehand and then one backhand alternating. It did take me a little while to get in the rhythm for this one, but I think it's a really useful one overall. I do like to set a goal, so I'm trying to hit 20 shots back to back. The next drill we're doing is a 2-bounce forehand, so that means we're doing forehands only and we're letting it bounce 2 times. I personally found this one more challenging than the others simply because I'm working on rhythm and timing a lot. This was just so much harder. I do think that it will actually help improve timing because you have to concentrate just a little bit more. Just to make it easier on yourself, I do recommend trying to aim for a particular point. You can make one of these with some duct tape, or it might already be painted on, and I think it's perfectly fine if you miss it, but if you hit it around the same area, it's going to bounce back and around the same area, so it'll make it easier for you. I also always think it's good to have a goal when you're practicing on the wall, so I'm just trying to hit 20 back to back with the same 2 bounces. The next drill is a 2-bounce backhand. That's just a backhand that the ball bounces 2 times before you hit it. It's the same thing. We're aiming to do 20 balls, and I am aiming to hit it in and around the same space, but I have a harder time with that on my backhand side, so I'm just going with what I've got. Alright, so the next drill is an all slice drill. We're going to be doing slices. We're going to try and aim for 20 slices back to back. It is good again to aim for a same spot. Doesn't matter if it's the target or not. And just try to keep the rally going for yourself. So if any of you know Nick from Intuitive Tennis, I watched one of his videos on the slice, and it says that you want to keep sort of a U shape on your slice. So I'm trying to do that as best as possible, but I think everything could use a bit of work. We are mainly focusing on backhand slice on this, but you can also do this with forehand slice. I personally don't use forehand slice as much as I use my backhand slice, so that's why I'm only really showing backhand slices. As we're nearing the end of the video, I want to say thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'd love to hear any comments that you guys have on any of these wall drills or any other ideas that you do have, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.